Hello, Zimbabwe. We welcome you today to this show where we discuss more about budgets, financial budgets. And today we are pleased to be visited by one and only our financial minister, Mr. Sisuli.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. And we, as you can see, with me, I have the national briefcase. We have a national budget that we recently, and we're saying taxes. You know, it's all about tax. We introduced that. As a matter of fact, this year we introduced even more taxes. Okay. We now have the Roger tax.
Right.
We aim to, you know,
to take money.
Yes, take money from the landlords. We're saying, no, bring us. Yama Roger yo. Okay. You understand? And we even added the blazer tax. We even added the moment you wear a blazer, you need to give us tax. The light tax, the moment you switch on the light, we even added the Rasa tax. You know, guys like Louis, they need to give us tax. You know, the glasses tax. The guys like Mike, there, everyone is at the end of the day, everyone owes us money, and that's the policy of strategic ambiguity. We are consistently insisting upon ourselves.
Okay.
You understand? Yes. As a matter of fact, the moment you nod your head, you are owing us tax, because this is the head tax. You understand?
Okay.
Yes.
Comrades, welcome back to another episode of The Week, and I'm your host, Tinai. This week, Tinashe Mtarisi opened a fast food restaurant for his son. Well done, Mr. Mtarisi. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just I'm not fun to travel venue. Then wasiri venue, ma push some dance. I'm just joking. Let's start again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Week. This week, Trump cracked down further on immigration. Greatman arukumbira advocate Mahere Makumbo and Minister Mavetera said all students should buy their schools computers. First, like many disappointed parents every December, Trump avara door. Yes, door ratovharwa. And no more immigration from third world countries. That's you and me. America tichade kuondera pa YouTube. This is obviously bad news for those of you who atenga ticket vachititanga kuenda baby indichazotera. And we are only letting Afrikaners because they are victims of racism. Racism no is here, Mr. Trump. Racism is having generations who weren't even alive at that time scared of this dog. Imbwa ichori ne pension and retirement package, but all black people got after apartheid kunogara mkuku nekubaya nemapanga. Ndio racism, Mr. Trump. Mike Chimombe and Moses Mpofu revealed that they have 24 children between them. Yes, 24 children. Akumana, maizvara muchitembe yazi. Asimaitamba matenda. In football terms, they could have a friendly match featuring their children waenda kuholiday. But don't worry, that holiday is not going to happen because prosecutors want Mike Chimombe and Moses Mpofu to get 35 years behind bars. That's not a sentence. That's a retirement accommodation. Mike, wakapuwa 35 kutongodza vana vako kuti ndiri kumboenda kuboarding school kuchikurubi.
I'm told we're joined by the one and only Mr. Chamisa. Mr. Chamisa, there's been a speculation that you haven't been living in Zimbabwe. Can you please take us through?
Kuda kunyengedza vana veZimbabwe kuri kuitwa nemuvengi. Chamisa hapo, Chamisa enda kuAmerica. I'm not in America. But even if I was,
would you say that these people are insisting upon themselves?
Of course, Tinashe vabvunze kuti vari kutyei kana Chamisa wacho asina basa. Indakazvinyararira. Tinashe apa ndiri paJoina City.
I can see that. Okay, Mr. President, let's just do this. Can you provide a Zimbabwean number so that we can call live on air?
Tinashe apa zere paJoina City apa pandiri.
I can see that. Mr. President.
Yes.
Kumashiro kwenyu
vakumanda. It's a green screen. Ndofamba nache.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need new leader.
In other news, we now have a vigilant group calling itself Zimbabwe Anti-Presidential Criticism Team, threatening to lock anyone who criticizes President Emerson Mnangagwa. Hakuna chimwe, idzara. Honestly, this does more harm than good to the president. Okumana, murikuitei kwa okumana, makubayiza uku. The crime no load amabazi kumbaro. I'm sure even president wakutoshamisa kuti kwava ndevapi kwa. Jana navatu. Greatman came head to head with advocate Mahere after asking her to donate 20 wheelchairs to use Makumbo Kuvano Foundation. Tried to corner her by asking her to lead by example. The advocate then replied no more to asking him to follow by example as a citizen and not rely on handouts, but speak directly to the Minister of Public Service. And next time, pamunosangana nevakuru, go with a position paper. For example, decide taxes on all assistive devices. Open social welfare offices in all provinces. I'd forget my piece of that day. I think Zimbabwe gym. But I agree with Fadzai though. How can you ask a lawyer for a wheelchair? It's like asking an actress to be a minister. Let's cross over to Munya for the financial report.
Thank you very much, comrade. Welcome to the financial report. Now, our favorite person here at the financial report, Mtuli Kubagu Peringube, has decided to start 2026 on a high by increasing VAT to 15.5%. Now, I know this sounds like a small 0.5% nyana, but bear in mind, either you, the consumer, or the retailer has to swallow that 0.5%. And guess who's always doing the swallowing? Plus, it's not just 0.5%. It gets compounded along the supply chain with each retailer, wholesaler, and manufacturer that has to process that 0.5%. Basically, your life is about to get a lot more expensive for the same kind of products and goods and services. Simple. And you know, his little 2% tax on online transactions is still there for USD transactions, but it's been taken down to 1.5% for ZIG transactions, proving once again that even the government doesn't want their own money. And Nube is packaging this as a gig situation. That Visa 0.5% app, Visa 0.5% app, which makes no sense because the 0.5% extra tax still applies to goods purchased in ZIG. I'm pretty sure Mtuli Nube loves money so much because there's a Christmas box tax on embeds and Trungovarwa. Guys, shame. Tirkungovarwa kunge wig closure yem top soup. And because our Zimseg pass rate is never really above 49%, we don't even notice. That's it for me at the financial report desk. See you next week, comrade.
Thanks, Munya. Speaking of ministers, Mavetera this week said all students should buy their former schools computers. Then government will step in and chop up the donations. Why are we paying all these taxes, minister? Can I just find also to go notenga for the HP? Minister. Imagine Minister of Health pay my periods. It's not so chop and my bad. If you enjoy what we do and you'd love to support us, please follow the link below and head to buy me a coffee. Or not zero something. That's all from the team here at Magamba TV. Until next time.